Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and it is the Happy Birthday Kit Club. Everything here for this month's Kit Club is birthday themed and I love every bit of it. There's something so nice about making a birthday card and also just the fun in giving it to somebody, and you can do any theme. It's all about the birthday for this month's Kit Club. Alrighty crafters, let's take a look at all the goodies. Let's get started. The only thing I did not receive is the Quick and Easy card kit of the month. I think it's called Quick and Easy. That I'm not sure if it's birthday themed, but everything else here certainly is. 2 thumbs up. Before I get started in this, let me just give you a little overview again because of the little change that they made. I think it was last month was the start of that change. If you're getting the Kit Club every month, you'll see the preview on the 1st and your card will get charged on the 5th. You have until the 4th to cancel. So if you see the previews of the Kit Club and you're like, okay, or you want to cancel one and then change it to another. Let's say last month you only did large die of the month, small die of the month, but this month, because it is birthday, you want to get the entire thing. You would cancel these and then you would resubscribe. Now, when you resubscribe, that's a new subscription. New subscriptions as well. You guys will be able to place that order for the new subscription, no matter which club you want to go into, from the 6th of the month and then all the way up to the 27th. Somewhere on the 27th it closes. I wouldn't wait until the 27th. I'd do the 26th then, just to make sure I get in on that club. You have a certain window to pick, choose with the Kit Club. So let's start off with what I have here. Small die of the month, large die of the month. This was usually the club I always did. Small die, large die, glimmer, sometimes not glimmer. So first up, we have the small die of the month. This is called Flyby Greetings. You know, do I even have to say that I love this? Oh, just super love. I love these kind of dies that have movement, fun. This one can translate into masculine cards, feminine cards, everybody cards. Love this. Of course, if somebody's a pilot, this makes it even easier to give them a card. That's just a no-brainer, but just so love. This is the part that you use to construct the plane. Actually, here to here constructs the plane. Measures roughly 3¼ inch wide by 1½ inch tall. So still perfect on an A2 card. I went 5x7 because I just like the white space that I left. That's the body of the plane. This part you put on and then you layer it up with the wing, that little top piece. Notice I have like a dark navy and then a royal blue. Let me bring it up close to you. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So right here is like navy and then blue. I layered it. And then here are the tires. You have this whole propeller bit. The propeller bit. Isn't that a lovely name? That is right there and within here. That is that gray piece. That's the yellow piece. And then you put on the propeller. I put on a silver gem on it. One of the silver mixed gems in solid. Notice though, I use a little bit of gems here, but I didn't go crazy with the gems because I was having fun with all of this splatter goodness. Oh, yeah. You also get 2 clouds, and then you get this fantastic banner that you have 3 drop-ins. Your drop-ins, which is this part here. You can either be happy birthday, hip hip hooray, you did it. This die set, even though it's a small die of the month, I have it on a large panel here. Look how lovely this is. You can do congratulations, you did it. Graduation is coming up. A lot of graduation cards. You did it. Hip hip hooray. That could be anything. So this is a celebratory card, not just a birthday card. So super love that. I went with the white plain body, blue, just a splash of yellow, and I knew I wanted this part to be red. Now, when it comes to the banner, that's the banner piece right here. This little part and that little part goes behind this banner piece for alignment. So you'll always know how to line up this part that comes out and the little swoosh here and the swoosh there. Isn't that lovely? I tell you, Spellbinders elf. This little piece right here, back there, and this part falls into here. And I did shiny silver foil for the attachment here, for the banner, and right here. And I have both of these things popped up. The flowers comes into the next set. which will be the large die of the month. So love. I think this set is like almost like large die of the month, if you ask me. You can tell I love this card, right? I was having a blast. So love. So this is perfect to make cards definitely masculine, etc. Next up, we have the large die of the month. This one is best friends with this one. They both have banners. With this one, this is more focusing on the banner. And in here, you have the titles that you can put on top of your banner. Happy birthday to you. The sentiments I did cut out with foam, and that's the Spellbinders pop-up die cutting glitter foam. So that's white glitter foam that you see there. Isn't this fabulous? So let's do an overall measurement of this banner. And the beauty of all of this, you're looking at it like, that looks like a lot. When it comes to the Kit Club, on the reverse of the packaging, you will see details of how to put it together. So there will be instructions in color printed on the back of the packaging. Keep the packaging for the Kit Clubs, okay? Especially when it comes to the die sets. So if you put this down for 6 months and you need a card and you're like, oh, that plain would be perfect, pull it out, look at the back, and put it together again. Because sometimes we forget how to put things together if we put it down for a period of time. Banner, 4 inches by about 3 1/4. Super easy to come together. This is the body where the sentiment goes on. Right here, that's that middle spacing. The top part and the bottom part with those embossed lines is where these fit on that middle line. This middle line shows, okay? It's just so you can get the spacing correct. Love that. Love that they made it easy for us so we didn't have to guess how to do the spacing. On their example, they have the balloon strings coming through here. I kept it as one piece and did the balloon strings in the back. You do you, okay? But you have option and fun to play. This part is right here and up here, and the swoosh is there and there. Isn't that fabulous? Love, 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 love. Balloons, you get 3 balloons. So you can just decorate your balloons all you want. And of course, Spellbinders had to give you some florals too. And I love the florals so much so it transitioned over to here. So I did put a little flower arrangement at the end of this banner. And I also put some here. So the buds, you get this piece, which has that whole leaf and stem with a bud. That's the bud. You could do this more organic shape flower, or you can go more standard. I went the standard, which would be here, okay? And I did it on both. The center for the larger flowers is that. Then this can be the top. I decided to put gems. I did put that little bit here and then still put a gem on top. And you're looking at a combination of crystal mixed gems and then some little jewel gems from my stash. In the back, that's the embossing folder of the month. 2D embossing folder of the month. I like to tell you 2D and 3D so you don't get mixed up, okay? 2D embossing folder is just your standard embossing folder that you can run through your standard die cutting machine. One that has a 6-inch opening, okay? These are oversized embossing folders, 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. This folder is called Candles for Every Birthday. Love. Look at that. Second card was this one. So I just took one of the blues out of here, did a little bit of highlighting back here once I did the embossing, and then built up on it, have my little balloons in different colors. Let's look at this embossing folder up close. I have some brushed gold cardstock, but that's the embossing folder. Ooh, isn't that lovely? And yes, you can emboss on this. So that would be pretty too. If you want to do like a golden card, why not? Oh, so pretty. So you get these candles. So you get 4 rows of candles to play with. I just ran the whole thing and then picked the section that I wanted. I wanted the tops, the little wicks of the candles to be at the top and then coming on down. Love. Candles for every birthday. Love, love, love. Embossing folder of the month is $9. If you're like on a super tight budget where you're like, I love the Kit Club, you could just do the embossing folder of the month. You can pick and choose too. If you're like, okay, this month I can splurge a little bit, then you can decide to do small die of the month, large die of the month embossing folder. 3D embossing folder is $15 a month and free shipping. Every single item in the Kit Club, free shipping. You want to do the whole thing? That's the total package? Free shipping. $100 too. And you get everything for $100, including that quick and easy card kit. So love, so love. Can you see that everything can play together? Right? Love the florals, love the embossing folder, love the balloons too. The balloon has a nice size. It's about an inch. Now let's talk about Glimmer. Oh, I love Glimmer, Glimmer, Glimmer. Glimmer of the month is called Silhouette Balloon Greetings. This is just such an ingenious little set. So much birthday fun. The add-on is Balloon Greeting Sentiments. You get, it's your day, happy birthday, make a wish, you lift me up, have a colorful day. If you get the total package, this will not be in it. This is an add-on. So you would add this on, and I believe you're going to pay shipping for this one. Okay? It will be available until it's sold out. So this is limited quantity of the add-on. Now let's talk about what this is. Because at first when I saw it, I was like, huh? And then I looked again and I was like, oh, wow. Oh, this is fabulous. And I'm showing you my 2 examples here. This is from the Glimmer of the Month. This one is with the add-on. You can choose to go, and I purposely did this just so I could show you guys too. Shaker or not. Think of it as a interactive card or a card where the Glimmer sentiment is in the center, but the balloon around it can fit everything here. Love, love, love. I'm going to do a separate video to show you how to do this because I'm going to just go really step by step. Like if you guys get it, then you can play the video and then do it. Because I know when you first see it, you're like, huh? Because you're not getting the ability to cut all the way around. But of course, you can take your scissors and continue fussy cutting it around if you want to use these as sentiments alone. But what you're getting is this top arch of the balloon, this bottom part, and then a cut line here and a cut line here, but it doesn't go all the way through. That's the beauty of this set. So by deconstructing it, you're able to change the sentiments easily, but still have a birthday card, both of these with 5 sentiments. Love. On this one, I used Satin Metallics Hot Foil Roll. This one, I used the Sky Bright or Skylight. I'm going to put the name here because I can't remember the name. Sky something. It's a light blue hot foil roll. It's so pretty. Look how pretty it is. Every month with the Glimmer of the Month, you get a free hot foil roll. It's always nice to get a free hot foil roll. Rainbow confetti. I did this one as a shaker. So I create this panel, and this is also a panel. This has the same white space. I just put flowers on top of it. They're all going to be the same exact way. Cut out on top, cut out on the bottom, and then you fill it in. I did cardstock on this one, and I did sequins and acetate. So acetate is underneath here. I use my scrapbook.com 1/4-inch foam tape right here just to give me the pop-up. And there's a shaky shake. Put a lot of beautiful sequins in there. And then I use some rainbow pearls from my stash just to continue the colors outside with the gold. And then this one, I did flowers. The flowers are from Mini Blooms and Sprigs. I hope you guys picked up one of this in the spring cleaning warehouse sale. This is 3 sets of it though, Mini Blooms and Sprigs. So you're seeing a lot here. And I used this, that drop in, and the leaf, and then a small leaf from there. Color that you're looking at here, Spellbinders new cardstock. You guys know I'm loving the new cardstock. Tuscan. That's Tuscan. Then I have gray. There's another new cardstock, which I did not show you guys. I might as well talk about it here. Latte. This is brown. Spellbinders sent me a pack of this one. Look at that. So I'm going to place an order for some of this because, ooh, this is pretty too. It's sort of like milkshake brown. Love, 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 love. So I could have done this for the leaves too. And then I also put some aqua glitter drops just to finish it off. And I love how it gets the string. The string is part of the die, and I'll talk about that more in the other video. Let me show you the die. It's just a cut line, okay? So you glimmer the sentiments, but you don't glimmer this part. This is just so unique and fun and like eye-catching. I think it's fabulous. I would use this for cards for kids or those who are young at heart. They would love something like this. And decorate it with some flowers too if you wish, or not. Don't have to. But super, super pretty, right? This is both on white Hammermill cardstock. If you're liking how bright white this is. It is hammer mill cardstock. Great for glimmer, for ink blending, and Copic coloring too. Can you guess what that is? Stitch die of the month. This is called Stitch Balloon Card Front. Full A2 card front. I did put black in the background, so mine's a little bit oversized. And what you do is you run the panel, and you have a cut line here. This pops out, and these two pop out. That's an embossed line, that's an embossed line. So I did extra balloons. I put a piece of cardstock here, cut some extra balloons, because I have 4 stitched balloons, and then I did 2 here. And I took out my Gina K inks and decided to go rainbow. I did this whole rainbow thing. Then I did some white splatter, some water splatter. Also put some crystal mixed gems, the crystal part. On here, I was stitching away. Super easy stitching with this one. Everything here is stitched with variegated DMC floss. Now, Spellbinders sells 2 packs of variegated. I think it's a pack of 16 and a pack of 36. I purchased the pack of 36. So you get some doubles and all of that, and I love the colorways. Did the purple, yellow, red, and green. And there's more than one shade of green too. Look at that. So you could do leaves and stuff, variegated. Variegated means that it's more than one color in it. So I just wanted to show you it this time, because I know I mentioned it before, but you might not have seen what it is. Let me take it out of the bag. It comes in a box, but I like to see it. So this is like purple variegated. You see, it's like dark purple, light purple. And then when you pull it apart, you get that look. Isn't that pretty? So love. And then I finished it off with some glitter drops. The birthday. This die is only available to those of you who purchased Spellbinders Advent Calendar last year. That's the birthday from Advent Calendar. If you want something close to it for the sentiment, I just wanted the capital B. Thanks enclosed sentiments. You could do that birthday. This is all lowercase, okay? It's the same font. It's just the one from the Advent has the capital, and I wanted capital here. And a little bit smaller sizing. You see it? I had one little boo-boo here that I needed to cover up. So I wanted to cover up my boo-boo. It was just a huge water splatter. So I wanted to cover it up with that capital B. So that's the Stitch Die of the Month. This is so unique and so much fun. And I'm going to keep this out because this goes now into the next example, the 3D Embossing Folder of the Month. 3D Embossing Folder is called Balloons and Banners. Oh, so love. Here it is with brush gold again. And yes, you could still emboss it with brush gold, brush black, any of the brush cardstock can be embossed, and 3D embossed too. Look at that. And then you get this little center area. You could just emboss happy birthday. You're in a super rush. That's it. Just put a die, happy birthday, and done. And just the embossing. You could also ink blend on it if you want. So this particular embossing folder really lends itself for speeding up your card making, especially in a crunch. Or if you want to do some crafty projects with the kids because they're home this summer, which is coming very soon, this would be a great one to play with kids. They could run the die cut machine, do the embossing, and a lot of the work is already done. You could then embellish on it. Now let's talk about how I embellished on it with these balloons. This is my example. I so love this. There is the embossing folder in the back. Notice I know it's hard to see on video, but in person you'd be like, oh, that's fog. Spellbinders fog cardstock. I'm telling you, this love it as a backdrop, and I've been using it over and over again. I had colored these balloons up. At first I was going to make this card with the stitching this colorway, and then it was too much of me with my purples. And so I decided to go rainbow. I had these extras and I did all this ink blending again. This is Gina K ink, okay? I wanted, because this is bright and so forward in the colors and everything, I wanted to mute the background. When I put white cardstock behind these colors, it was too stark. Black, if I wanted to be dramatic, but I didn't want to be dramatic. So fog came in. This is why I'm giving you that whole spiel to say that fog can help save the day when you're not sure the colorway. So I brought fog in. She's gray, but she's not too gray. She's just right. That's why I chose it for this. Because now the balloons are there, the streamers are there, but it's in the back and this is now coming up. Yeah, Yeah, I was thinking all of that. I know. Anytime I get like super love something, then I get like super excited. So then I was able to pull these back out because I have here quiet. The focal point is not competing with the back. That's why I use the fog. Fog is also here. Shiny foil cardstock is on the top with the happy birthday. Just a darker gray is under here, staggered with the sentiment. If you're loving that birthday sentiment, that now comes into another favorite of mine, the everyday sentiments. So love, happy birthday, right there. And I think this font works great with this card. Could I have gone this way? Of course, I could do happy birthday here as well from the thanks enclosed sentiment. I could have also done Glimmer. Glimmered this, cut around it, and put it there too. Notice I just gave you like 3 options of, yeah, loads of happy birthday. Just right here, I'm just showing you just with what I have, like 3 different options. Isn't that lovely? But I love how this font is working with this whole collage. This die has the cutest little name. Rings around the circle. So I took the largest one. You get 4 of them. The largest one measures 3 7/8 of an inch. This is a crystal part of crystal mixed gems. Then this is some silver glitter drops. On the stitching, this is the light silver DMC metallic thread. So pretty. And I did this ombre too. Dark on the bottom, light on the top, and was having fun. And I think this is a really nice birthday card. 5x7, yes, because I enjoy the embossing folder. Could I have cropped it down? Of course. It could have still been a A2. You wouldn't see so much of the embossing folder. I love to see the embossing folder. And lastly, All About You Wishes Stamp and Dies. This is the clear stamp and die of the month. So that's the stamp. And you get Today's All About You, Make a Wish, and you get this whole frame. I will be playing with this shortly. You choose to get the dies. That's what you're going to get, and it cuts out everything, including the sentiments. So love. So expect another video with this. That is it for the kit club. I will put links below for all the clubs, including the total package and a general overview link, so you can go to the overview and you can look. Also, don't forget that there are value kits where Spellbinders will package certain kits together. Large die, small die, that's one value. Then there is large die, small die, and Glimmer of the Month. Remember, this is an add-on, so this is something separate. And there'll be other ones too. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my examples. Next video for the tutorial of how to do that beauty. But wow, look at all this birthday goodness. Oh my goodness, it's just, yeah, this is another one I was having a blast. Absolute fun. I have all these birthday cards ready to go. Aren't you loving it all? I think this one is just uber fun, uber exciting. Great to play with the kids too this summer. You guys can practice stitching. So worth it. And yes, they can do it too. Not hard. And the needles are not like super pointy. So it's not like anybody's going to get cut. Okay. Thank goodness. Because if it was, I would have been cutting myself. But anyway, lots of die cutting, glimmering fun. Don't forget the Glimmer Workshop too on May 13th. Alrighty, crafters. Until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.